Okay, I have to tell you that the House is completely convinced that it is a double eviction tonight. How they can have that coherent thought when they could barely respond to hello, I don't know. But anyway, we'll keep moving on. Now, Leah left the House last Sunday, and as we all know, that had a big impact on Saxon. This was topped off by his very first nomination on Monday. And it seemed that all was dark in Saxon's world until the fog of despair was lifted by the light of love. Now let's see how his week evolved.
Yes, Big Brother. Oh. This week there are 5 nominations. Ben, Belinda, Chrissie, Vincent, and Saxon.
I think about nominations in the wrong way, so when I hear my name I'm sort of like, people don't like me. I loved not being nominated for 2 weeks, I loved it. Back in the pipe. This week, the things that have happened taught me to just look at it as part of the Big Brother experience. That is the first time I've heard Vincent yell and swear at the same time. My God, what's happening to my big brother? It's going to happen this week for sure.
Oh yeah, it's brewing, mate.
In the last week, I think I've been fitting in under the wrong wing. Although Monday night was extremely painful in terms of the stress, I think it's had to happen before we could be where we are now. You get that close to someone and there's a wall there, no matter what, you know what I mean? I reckon the last day I pushed past that with a couple of people and I'm stoked. I can't go on holding grudges and acting in a shit-ass way because of something that happened 2 weeks ago. Belinda leaving has probably taught me more in a day than anything yet, just in the way that I deal with things. It's got to rain before there's a rainbow. I love the task. Everyone put in 110%. Everyone is starting to get along a lot better.
And the show was successful.
People like you are the type of person that comes along to people like me once in 100,000 lifetimes. Let's just agree now that we don't continue, unfortunately.
Cool. That's cool.
I think that the more time you can spend in here, the more amazing the experience is going to be, so I definitely want to stay in here and keep having the time that I'm having.
Also up for eviction this week is Chrissie, who proved that she fights for truth, justice and the Australian way. Let's see whether Chrissie, warrior princess, rose triumphant in the personal battle that is nomination week.
I could be gone in a week.
No, you're not going, Chrissie. We are too happy.
It's inevitable, so I was cool with it. But what business is it of Ben's to make people feel bad? I think I just got sick of the constant baiting.
They're being boys, they're being naughty boys.
So over. Why would you want to undermine relationships by causing conflict between people? All of a sudden I was just spitting. You've upset Joe. Yeah. You've upset Leah. You've upset me. Okay. I can't see the point in that. Yeah, it was just a relief to get it off my chest. I just had enough. I'm not going to cry because I'm just furious. I think it needed to be done and we're cool now. I'm sorry for fighting with you on Monday night, but I think it was a good thing.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but things
had to happen so publicly.
I think it was good because everyone heard what we thought rather than sneaking off and snivelling.
We had to find the goodness in us as a group when we were all feeling pretty bad. And then I hit the deck like, just kidding. I feel on my shoulder something flapping in the breeze. It's the hem of my skirt. It's going to be fantastic.
Looking forward to
because I get to have experienced it.
Yeah.
And then halfway, I leave and I'm an onlooker, but I know you guys better than anybody. I'm so excited, I just want to poo my pants. If it's me, it's me. That's fine.
Coming up, bad boy Ben puts his alter ego away and becomes Mr. Nice Guy. Vincent continues to talk like a Renaissance poem, and Belinda joins us with the truth behind her sudden Big Brother escape. Don't forget, you can keep voting right up until 8 o'clock, so push those buttons to give someone the red card.
Who will go? You decide. Time to vote.
And pretty much, I would say, the plum man to go.
I just hope they're nominated.
I think I'd better leave this place. Emergency exit.
I don't care what people think of me.
Make it funky. Make it funky.
Costumes amazing. Welcome back. You are watching Big Brother Live Eviction, and it is well worth dressing up when you come to one of our live eviction shows because you can win a Mako sunglass pack, and for the series winner there is a fantastic 42-inch LG plasma screen worth over $10,000, just like the ones here on the stage. And speaking of stage, who will be joining me on stage in less than half an hour? Will it be Saxon, Chrissie, Ben or Vincent? Maybe it will be Vincent. Maybe it will be Vincent. Now here's a man who can set a woman's spine tingling with his growls, purrs and heartfelt Barry Manilow-inspired one-liners. Let's take a look at Vincent's week.
Initial thoughts was, okay, what did I do wrong?
So I got to cut down on my growling and my purring, I guess.
And just put the week in a different perspective.
So we've got one of two options. We either keep going the way we are or raise hell for last week.
If I was...
Don't finish that sentence.
All right.
I have trouble sleeping as it is.
Vincent's got a big fat crush on you.
I think I'd better leave this place. Emergency exit.
As soon as I heard the task, I just shook my head and thought, oh no.
Oh, sorry, my mistake.
I just hope that we didn't make too much of fools of ourselves.
Stay away from me tonight.
But I've got the emotional and mental endurance to go through the good times and the bad times.
I lost my bum, girl!
If there's a negative feeling, that can very quickly snowball.
Look at your reactions, right? You're feeding his reactions. Just don't react to it.
When things are really bad, I find that's when I'm at my strongest.
No, I can diffuse it.
I just didn't think the events leading to that shouldn't have happened. I thought that people should have had more respect for each other.
Come on, you've hurt three people's feelings anyway.
And I'm hoping that a positive will come out of it and that it didn't all happen for nothing.
Be honest with yourself, and your first feeling is usually the right one.
I just continue to be me.